Hi, I'm Mark Camoccio, Gunmark TV, and I've got a rifle here that I've been wanting to show off for some while. This is the Hatsan Alpha, and the whole point of this is it's a dedicated junior rifle, and it's occurred to me sort of more and more these days that we really do need to be encouraging the new blood into shooting, and we all want it to thrive and to get the new breeders shooters through. So dedicated junior guns are of course a major part of that. I mean, my first gun was a full-blown sort of sporter really with a Vulcan, but I was probably about 13 at the time. We're going to have youngsters that ideally, under supervision of course, much younger than that, having a go in the garden, and you want something that they can easily pick up and not be put off by. If you imagine they picking up a full heavy airgun that's sort of 7 or 8 pounds meant for an adult, it can really put you off. I've seen them show guns at country shows and stuff, and even though you might be able to put it on a rest, the minute you go to actually handle the gun, it's all too much. So this whole thing is really ideal. It's very, very light. It's got a synthetic stock, as you can see. Weight wise, it's just over 5 pounds in weight, so that gives you some idea. It's all synthetic at the front here, as you can see. You've even got a sort of synthetic breech block, and then there's basically a steel liner. Just show you that. So you've got your steel barrel as usual, all inside. But it is encased in synthetic here, so that's all synthetic. So it sort of looks the part, but it's also practical because it's massively reducing weight, and also that is obviously good leverage. So obviously it's a brake barrel, spring powered action, as you can see there. So as I say, you've got leverage with that whole assembly at the top. Looking to the front, you've got these, they're calling it True Glow open sights, and these are the sort of fibre optic style. So you've got a little 4-sight bead there, and looking to it's actually quite a neat little fully adjustable rear sight, and you've got green dots that make up the fibre optics that make up the rear aperture. And the whole point of fibre optics is, and it really does work actually in quite fading light, you can really get quite a bright sight picture, whereas old sort of black iron sights would just you really start to lose it. So this, you've got quite a good sight picture there. Again, it's all finger wheel adjustable, so that's good. Moving back, you've got the sort of moulded checkering here. You can see this quite radical. Hatsan are doing this on a few of their rifles now. It's the sort of synthetic that's for the scope mounting, obviously, so you've got an integral scope rail, but it's actually a sort of wraparound component there that they're using. But it's all helping to keep the weight down, and on here you've got quite a clever system. So you've got an outer wider sort of Picatinny style grip, and then internally you've got, that's the sort of dimension of a standard scope, sort of 911mm. So it's quite versatile there. As you can see here, for a spring rifle, you can just back your mounts right up to there, so no mount, no, you're not going to get scope shift, etc. But obviously with this, it is all geared to junior, so it's very low power. I'll just check. Mine was doing 3.8, so 3.8 to 4 foot-pounds, sort of what you're looking at, depending on pellet. So it's very low powered. So I mean, recoil shouldn't really be a problem. There's very little recoil to it. But again, that's quite a neat feature. Looking to the rear, you've got a resettable push button safety catch, so when you're in position, that's all nice and neat. And again, you can teach a bit of safety to juniors with that. That's a bit reminiscent of the old Webley Amiga actually, but it's all very nice sort of ergonomic style to it. Looking to the trigger, you've got a nice neat 2-stage trigger. Again, it's quite a broad blade, so unlike my old original Webley, which always had a very hard point, sort of quite a sharp edge to it almost, and I always had a sore finger. There's no such problem with this. It's very user friendly. So again, it's all geared towards making the juniors' time fun when they start shooting. Moulded cheek piece. rubber butt pad. So I'll just put a few shots down the range, but you can see, and you can see that quite a short cocking stroke as well. So it's easy to cock, very short cocking stroke. Again, it only needs to be because it's not generating much power. Simple push fit of the pellet into the barrel. That's the sort of beauty of brake barrels, it's just so easy. Lock that up, and then it's an auto safety, so that's set itself. I'm thumbing that off. We'll just fire the shot off. Sounds very loud in here, but it's a very quick snap to the shot there. All quite smooth, no real spring twang. So yeah, very nice. So basically, very simple but very effective, and it's, as I say, geared towards all about juniors. So low power, very easy to cock, lightweight, and that's exactly what you want when you're starting out air guns. So yeah, I highly recommend this. That's the Hatsan Alpha. If you like these videos, then yeah, tell people about it. But it's Gunmark TV, Hatsan Alpha.